Well, this one here is for the die-hard earthy crunchies. Now, just to preface this, I don't sit out there in my yard burning toxic waste or anything like that. But then again, I'm not going to embrace a lot of these things they say are good for me just because they say they're good for me, because generally they aren't. For example, these little shits. This is one of those fluorescent CFL bulbs, although this one's disguised so that you can't see the swirls. It looks like a conventional light bulb, which they've just recently gotten rid of our conventional light bulbs because apparently those weren't good for us. Those were using up a renewable energy source. So we have to have these, so these won't use it up as much. These don't require as much power, and according to the original literature, these lasted for 10 times as long, 20 times, maybe 1,000 times as long. These lasted, I'll be dead before, well, wait a minute. I've had this bulb, and I've had this bulb for probably 2 months. It's been out there in my garage. And what's happened to it? Well, it's making my dogs fight, for starts. Because they know that I'm kind of ticked off at the fact that I used to have incandescent bulbs in the garage that fired on instantly, even in the cold weather, didn't bother them at all. And the incandescents, well, they just lasted for years. I've had bulbs in the garage that are incandescent that 15 years old, I swear. If I get a year out of one of these fluorescent bulbs, it doesn't matter the style. If I get 1 year out of these things, I am absolutely amazed. And well, I would be amazed. I have yet to get a year out of these pieces of crap. Because they don't last that long. They are 100% junk, and I will never buy another CFL bulb. If I have to send away to Russia to get some real live incandescent bulbs, I'll get those. I'm toying with the LED bulbs now. I've been swapping those out in the house and everything, but those don't work with my home automation system because of the way that the old school filaments, well, not this is an old school filament. The old school, hey, don't you touch that. No, sorry, that was for demonstration only. You can't play with that. Matter of fact, nobody can play with that. I can't even take this thing, I can't even throw it in the garbage because it's got toxic chemicals in it. Although I'm going to throw it in the garbage because there's no other place to get rid of them around here. Anyways, I digress. So I'll send away to Russia, I'll get some real live incandescent bulbs, and we'll see how the LEDs do. Because the LEDs, once again, have like a 95,000 hour, it's all bullshit. It's all marketing crap. You can't tell me something's going to last for more hours than it's actually been on the market. You know, and you could say, oh, accelerated testing, and LEDs have been around for a long time. Yeah, LEDs have been around for a long time. And for their original intended uses, like little panel lamps and things like that, they do last for a very, very, very long time. But so far, I've had at least one of the LED bulbs DOA on me. And that's not a good, that doesn't bode well for the future. If it hasn't been vetted and tested well enough where they can, you know, they can actually be dead fresh out of the box, that isn't good. I've never had an incandescent bulb die. And yeah, the incandescent bulbs use more power, but hey, Niagara Falls is pushing power to us, so unless Niagara Falls for some reason dries up, I think I'm all good. Anyways, that's my angriness for the day.